Picture yourself walking into an all-you-can-eat buffet. The irresistible aroma of grilled meats, fresh baked bread, and decadent desserts fills the air. Your stomach growls as you grab a plate, eager to indulge. But what if I told you that, from the moment you entered, your brain was already being influenced by hidden psychological tricks? Buffets are designed not just to satisfy your hunger, but to push you into eating far more than you planned. One major reason buffets encourage overeating is variety. In a typical meal, you have only a few dishes, but at a buffet, dozens, sometimes hundreds of options are available. This taps into a phenomenon called sensory-specific satiety, which means your brain gets bored of one flavor but craves something new. As soon as you start feeling full from one dish, another tempting option appears, reigniting your appetite. The presence of so many choices means you never reach the point where you feel satisfied enough to stop eating. Instead, each new taste refreshes your interest in food, making it incredibly difficult to recognize when you are actually full. Flavor contrast amplifies this effect. Something spicy makes a creamy dish seem richer. Something salty enhances the sweetness of dessert. These contrasts keep your taste buds engaged, tricking your brain into thinking you haven't had enough. The interplay of different textures and flavors keeps you coming back for more, creating a cycle where your hunger resets with each bite of something new. This is why you may feel completely full after eating a plate of food, but suddenly find room for dessert or a different dish that you hadn't tried yet. Even the size of your plate affects how much you eat. Larger plates make portions look smaller due to the extra space around them, encouraging you to take more food. On the other hand, smaller plates make portions appear bigger, naturally limiting how much you serve yourself. However, most buffets provide oversized plates to subtly nudge you toward piling on more than necessary. When food appears smaller in proportion to the plate, your brain underestimates the amount you are consuming, leading you to serve yourself more than you normally would. This trick works so well that studies have shown people eat significantly more when given larger plates, even if they do not feel hungrier. Buffet layouts are carefully designed to influence your decisions. Studies show that most people fill about 2/3 of their plate with the first few items they see. To take advantage of this, buffets place cheap, filling foods like bread, pasta, and rice at the beginning. By the time you reach pricier options like meat and seafood, your plate is already full, making you take less of them. The placement of food is not random. It is a calculated strategy to increase profits. Items that cost the buffet less money are made easily accessible, while the most expensive options are placed toward the end, where you have less space on your plate to take large portions. At home or in a restaurant, you have a clear stopping point. When your plate is empty, the meal is over. But at a buffet, there's no natural end. With unlimited food, your brain struggles to recognize when to stop, leading to mindless overeating. Without a structured meal that has a definite beginning and end, people continue eating simply because the food is available. The longer you stay at the buffet, the harder it becomes to resist taking another plate. even if you are already full. This effect is especially strong in social settings where people tend to match their eating pace to those around them. If others at the table are still eating, you are more likely to keep going as well. One of the strongest psychological forces at play is the sunk cost fallacy. When you pay a fixed price for unlimited food, your brain wants to get the most value out of it. The idea of stopping early or leaving food behind feels like wasting money, so you keep eating, even when you're no longer hungry. The more expensive the buffet, the stronger this effect. People feel pressured to eat as much as possible to justify the cost, often leading to overindulgence. The fear of not getting enough for the money you spent drives people to eat well beyond their natural hunger levels. This psychological trap is the same reason people hesitate to leave movies they do not enjoy or continue using subscriptions they no longer need. Once money is spent, the desire to get your money's worth overrides logical decision-making. Understanding these psychological tricks can help you make smarter choices. One of the simplest strategies is using a smaller plate, which naturally limits portions. Walking around the buffet before filling your plate allows you to prioritize what you truly want rather than grabbing whatever appears first. Starting with proteins and vegetables instead of loading up on starchy fillers can help keep you full longer, reducing the temptation to overeat. Eating slowly gives your body time to register fullness, making it easier to recognize when you've had enough. Setting a mental limit on how many trips you will take to the buffet can also prevent mindless overeating. Most importantly, true satisfaction comes from enjoying your meal, not stuffing yourself until you feel uncomfortable. Buffets may seem like a paradise of unlimited indulgence, but they are carefully designed to encourage overeating. Everything from food placement to plate size to the lack of stopping cues keeps you consuming more than planned. However, by recognizing these tricks, you can take control, enjoy your meal, and avoid overeating. The next time you're at a buffet, remember that the challenge isn't just managing hunger, it's overcoming the subconscious instincts that push you to overeat. Now that you know the game, you can play it wisely and win. If you want to learn more about interesting food histories, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.